Well, hey there, and welcome back to the Positively Joyful Productivity Show. I am your host, Nicole, and today we're going to talk about creating a content workflow with AI for beginners. So, if you are in business and you're dabbling with AI and you're wondering how to use it to create content, this is the episode for you. Let's jump in. So, a quick word on using AI for content. I recently had a conversation with someone and they wanted to use AI to create all of their content. And this was a person who was like brand new to business. They're still working on their messaging. Things aren't quite landing. They're not getting clients. And so the frustration was sort of taking over on that. And what I want to say to anyone who is still sorting out their messaging or new to the business space, AI is not going to find your voice. AI is not going to nail your messaging for you. AI doesn't know your audience. When you're using AI to create content, it's only as good as what you're giving it. And if you yourself haven't quite nailed down your messaging for your social media content, then you still have some work to do because when you're training AI, you need to give it really good examples of what you want the output to be. So think of your high converting posts. What's getting a lot of engagement? What's getting sales? Those are the kinds of posts that you want to use to train your AI. We're not looking at this like AI is going to solve those things for you. That's not how we use this tool. And so I just want to be really clear and really upfront with that. We are creating a workflow today for someone who is in business already and probably has that messaging nailed down, or you're getting really close to that. So I just wanted to be upfront and clear about that before we jump in today. All right. So, step one, if you're creating a workflow using AI for your content, step one is research. You need to figure out what you're going to talk about, right? And you can use AI to help you do that, to assist you in that process. And ChatGPT just updated their deep research tool. So it's really, really powerful right now. And I definitely recommend using their new not new, but their updated deep research tool to assist you in finding and deciding on topics that you want to talk about in your content. So that's step one. Step two is going to be, of course, to record or write your actual content. So I'm talking about your long form content here. So for me, it's of course the podcast and the YouTube channel. That's my long form content. For you, it might be a blog post or a Substack article or whatever other long form social media content you're using. But those are some examples of that. So you're going to record and write your long form content next. Yes, again, AI can support you in that process, but ultimately, especially if you're recording, obviously that's going to be you. And if you're writing it, yes, AI can assist you in that process, but always be sure that you're doing most of that work. Again, you want your voice to come through. You want it to be authentically you. You don't want AI to be doing all of that long form stuff for you. So when that's done, you're going to download a copy of your written work, or for videos, you want to download a transcript of your video. Because for step three, now we're going to use ChatGPT for those repetitive tasks. So you're going to upload your transcript or your written post or article or newsletter or whatever your long form content is. And you're going to use ChatGPT to create things like titles, show notes, descriptions, email newsletters, and some content for social media. This would be posts promoting your long form content. I actually do something kind of which I think is fun. Maybe you don't. I hope you do, but I have a GPT and she's called Nikki Knows, or I should say it's called Nikki Knows. And Nikki Knows writes my Monday post for LinkedIn and I let it go wild. I'm like, okay, you do you, and you write this post for me. And sometimes I'll give it something funny to focus on. Like I focused on M dashes because that drives everybody crazy. So that was a really fun one to let it write from its perspective. So that's how I tackle that. It's fun and I'm really enjoying that. But for you, you might not want to do that, but you can use AI to write those social media posts that are promoting your long form content because you've already done the hard work of writing the long form content. And so allowing AI to assist you in writing that post takes a little bit off of your plate. So now, step 4 is, of course, to post or schedule your content. So once you've got everything scheduled or posted, now you've got your links to your long form content that you can use elsewhere, like maybe in a newsletter email or on those social media posts or wherever you might use them. And now, lastly, is step 5. You're going to write your social media posts. So since you're in the creative zone, get to work on those social media posts. And a word on that also, I was actually just talking with my business coach about this yesterday. And we were talking about when those ideas for posts come to you. It's usually in the most inopportune times, like when you're driving or in the shower or in the grocery store. And I shared with her that I have a voice note recording app on my phone that I'm starting to use more consistently to capture those ideas because you know how it goes. If you're in the shower, and to be clear, I don't use this in the shower because that's not safe. But elsewhere, I use this app. And so think about it. You're in the grocery store and you're like, oh, you've got this great idea for this awesome social media post, like something funny or quirky happened and you want to share it. And then by the time you finish getting your groceries, get through the line, get to the car, get packed, get home, that idea is long gone, right? So grab your phone and while you're in the store, just record a quick voice note. And that way you've got that flow for later when you're able to sit down and actually write it. So, fun little tip for you there. And that's it, your 5-step process to set up a content creation workflow with AI assistance. Now, if you're looking for more, I did talk about a GPT, and a lot of people get confused. When do I use a GPT and when do I use a project? Because they don't talk to each other and they kind of sort of do the same thing, but not really. So, how do you decide which one to use? If you're curious, I've got a brand new freebie for you. So, it is called ChatGPT Projects versus GPTs, your ultimate quick reference guide to deciding which is best in your business. So, this is going to clearly help you decide which one is best for your project that you're currently working on. All right. So, that was a super fast, down and dirty 5-step process for using AI to assist you in your content creation workflow. I hope that you found this helpful. Have a beautiful week ahead. And don't forget to grab my latest freebie. Talk to you soon.